Hey guys, good morning, baby. It is Mornings with McDaniel. You know what? We're going to be talking about you. Yes, I know it's everybody's favorite topic on earth is themselves. So let's talk about you. I was thinking about this morning. I was walking, listening to Tony Robbins and kind of getting my day going, so on and so forth, like I always do. And something kind of really stood out. What is stopping me? I got a bajillion chat GTPs, I got a ton of Claude, different things I'm working on, but what's really stopping me? And I'm like, where do I go for inspiration? Mr. Robbins. So I go out and started listening to him, right? And it really kind of hit me. I'm like, who's really stopping me? It's not anybody else, it's myself. So every morning, you're your biggest competition, right? You wake up in bed next to you, you check your own phone, you're even negotiating your own excuses. Let's talk about that human being for half a second because that person you might want to shift around a little bit. I know I do. And that's why I'm really bringing this up today. I told you guys, Mornings with McDaniel is really just kind of me talking to the world about stuff I'm going through. And not hopefully, but most likely there's other people going through the same things. So let's talk through it together. So maybe make sure you leave a like, comment, or share this if anybody might like it. So let's jump into it. Um, let's just set a quick frame around what we're talking about here, right? You didn't lose deals or things in life because someone's better. You lost because, well, you didn't execute. Let's be honest. Lost relationship, lost, residential deal, lost commercial deal, lost, business opportunity, whatever it's going to be, because you didn't execute on a plan to make it happen, right? So how do you fix you? How do you get around losing that? Well, you know what? Some of us really work on our skills. And I know that person is inside of you. I know the person, if you don't want it to come out, it'll come out. I guarantee you it'll come out somewhere. But you just got to look for it, right? So let's dive into really what our issues are here. Number one, my favorite one, bad habits. We all got the bad habits, okay? Your habits are either going to build your business or they're going to quietly destroy it. End of story, hard stop. There's really no difference there. One of the things I really kind of like, and I find myself doing, is scrolling instead of calling. I do a lot of stuff. Where's my phone? It's right here next to me. So I'll get on this thing if I'm bored. Like all of us, get on TikTok, get on Instagram, get on Facebook, get on something, get on, Home Depot, Tractor Supply, whatever it is. I'll just scroll to avoid doing something. That's a distraction. We all do it. Angry Birds, or I'm probably aging myself if I say Angry Birds. The next one is, every notification that you're talking about or you get through your phone, it takes you, if you're fully concentrated on something and you get a distraction, it'll take on average about 20 minutes for you to get back into that zone, that thought pattern. Probably a lot of people just turn their phones off, but a lot of us like the distraction because we don't like what we're doing. And we also confuse busy versus productivity. So are you busy or are you producing? One of the two. Think about like a chicken. A chicken either gives you an egg or it doesn't. It's not going to be like, well, I'll think about it. Might get back to you on that one, Bob. No, it's not how that goes. They're productive. That's why they're freaking chickens. All right, so here, think about this, and we'll move on to my second one. It's insecurities, which is hilarious. But I want to leave this one with you really quickly on distractions. If it doesn't make you money, build a relationship, or grow your mind, it's a distraction. Just to let you know that. All right, let's get on to insecurities. You're not losing because you're not good enough. You're losing because you think you weren't. Do you understand the difference between thinking and knowing? There's a huge gap there. I mean, you can think you're fat, but then that's called anorexia. And then you throw up and you don't eat. And, you think you look fat in photos when you're literally skin and bones. Same thing with you mentally. It's your insecurity going like, oh my gosh, like this is going to, like, I can't do this. They're not going to talk to me. They'll never come on my show. This will happen. That'll happen. Stop it. Please, for the love of baby Jesus, stop telling yourself a false narrative. It's not true. Okay. So here's one of the most classic lines that runs through our head. It's so simple. We all do this. Here it is. What if they say no? That's the line, right? Well, if they say no, move on. You ask someone on a date, they say no, move on. You ask them if they want to buy a house, they say no, move on. Don't try to force a square peg in a round hole, people. Okay. It just doesn't work for whatever reason. Confidence actually really comes after action. So if you're first not willing to have that conversation, hear the word no, well, it's not for us, or not right now, whatever, right? But confidence, like I said, comes after the action. You did it. You made that call. You had that conversation, but it didn't go anywhere. Doesn't matter. You did it. And every single time you get told no, another a yes is literally mathematically, scientifically around the corner from you. Now, it could be a long corner, but it could be a short one too. But you just keep knowing, you keep pushing, you're never, ever, ever going to lose. Um, the only difference between you and top producers, do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Seriously. Top producers act while they're scared. Military soldiers act while they're scared. Look, man, just because someone G.I. Joe fool runs down range when being shot at doesn't mean he is freaking out, right? Same thing with us. Calls, doors, videos, putting ourselves out there, asking those hard questions, getting that no. Same thing. Same fear. Just a little bit different. You know what I mean. All right, let's go on to procrastination. I was doing that this morning. I was coming out to shoot this video and I procrastinated. Made myself breakfast, and I procrastinated some more. But you know what? Didn't get me anywhere until I got my butt in the seat and I turned on the lights and the cameras and the mics. Guess what? I'm happier here than I was in there procrastinating. Why? Because I took action. I just was fearful of it. I don't know why. I get fearful of going on camera all the time. I'm like, I don't feel good. Oh, my hair isn't right. But fill in the blank of bullshit. Stop procrastinating. Really stop doing it. It's really just taking away money and time away from your life. So you take away money from you and your family. It's taking away time away from your family and your personal activities and your lifestyle that you want to spend doing. None of us wants to make cold calls all day long. We come out of the womb going, I'm a cold caller. Oh, I'm a door knocker. No, that's a means to an end. Time with our family, our procrastinations, or those little those little gremlins crawling up in your brain going, you can't do this. They'll never say yes. This isn't going to happen. Why are you even starting? You can't make that. Yes, you can. Come on, guys. You're smarter than this. Move forward. Move stronger. Move through life with passion. Once you have passion, it's gonna pull you through the shitty times, the shitty days, because you have something bigger than you. And once you identify that, oh my God, I want to meet that version of you because that person is going to be someone I want to learn from. So why don't you do that for yourself? The longer you wait, the heavier this gets because you keep putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. It's like going to the gym. You go to the gym all the time, you see barbells or you see a weight bench or something like that. You're like, oh, X amount of weight. That's really easy for me. Boom, you're just nailing back curls or bench pressing a ton of plates on it. But then you take 6 months off or a year off and your body and your muscles atrophy, which means they basically go away. But now going to the gym's not the same experience, is it? It's because you took in procrastination. So let's get on to this one, guys. Lack of discipline. Look, motivation is garbage. It fades. It honestly does. Discipline is what really, prints the checks and makes the checks and gets the deals done because you don't have the discipline, you don't get paid. End of story. You want to get skinny, but you don't want to go walking, you're not going to get thin. You want to be a bajillionaire, but you won't even open an LLC or you won't even take a course or ask somebody for help. Lack of discipline. Discipline yourself to a T where you are executing at the highest level possible in your entire life. Now, are you going to get there over time? Yes. Should you jump for the end of the highest pinnacle on every aspect of your life right out of the gate? No. Let's build baby steps. So you enjoy the freaking process, man. It's not that difficult. Like I wanted to learn how to swim. I wanted to go swimming a couple of years ago in my giant ass pool. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go down there. And I hadn't swam for a long time. I'm like, I'm going to look funny in the swimsuit, blah, 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 all the stupid stuff in your brain, right? Get down there and I say, okay, I'll do 20 laps. For me, I was little, so I was used to doing, 1 to 200 laps. And so I get down there and I do 20 laps. I'm like, oh, well, that was simple. I got up, got out, showered, went to work. Next day, 25, next day, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You see the progression. Got to 100 very, very quickly because I built discipline into my life. Running, working out, doing Spartan races, anything. Build discipline, cold calls, door knocks, networking, discipline, put it in. Discipline is doing what you say you're going to do long after that mood has left. That's discipline when nobody's watching. Let's look at fear. Everybody has a fear about something in life, and that's you waking up. You're like, oh, I have a zit on my nose. Oh, people are going to say no. Oh, why is anyone going to listen to me? I have nothing to say on camera. Nobody wants me. My shoes don't match. Why is my pantyhose ripped? We have fear. My hair went flat. It's a humid day. Damn it. And I have a big client meeting. Who cares? They don't care. Only you care. Stop being fearful about everything. Just seriously stop. Because everything you want in life is on the other side of fear. That goes for all aspects. I mean, it could be going on a date, meeting that individual that you think is super cool and you want to spend some more time with on a personal basis. It could be that whale of a client that you're just like, oh my God, if I get this, oh my God, 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 right? But you don't do anything, that's fear. Silly. I always bring it back to this, but it's very clear. If you're in high school or junior high and you see that good looking girl as a guy, or a girl, you see that good looking dude, or whatever one's flavor is. Um, and you're like, I should ask her out. 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 Ah, damn it. Jimmy Johnson just asked her out to dance. Damn it. Your fear is what stopped you. So is business, guys. Don't let Jimmy Johnson steal your opportunity because you're afraid if you're in the little itty bitty teeny weeny itsy bitsy tiny little word called no. I had an ex-girlfriend. I know it's amazing, right? Shut up. No jokes. But what did she call me one day? It was like an insult. A sissy lala. That's what it was. A sissy lala. Now, why do I tell this story? Very simply. I didn't have any fear of that word. I didn't know what the damn word meant. I'm like, a sissy, what? I know what sissy means. What's a lala? Is that like something to eat? What's going on here? Ended up, I figured out what it meant. But the reason I tell you the story is the fact that, like I said, I didn't put any energy to it. No power was behind it. So hearing that word didn't affect me, didn't make me stay in bed. So stop being afraid of yourself. Stop being afraid of, anything in your world, especially that word no. Just try it. Trip, fall, land on your face, wake up, stand up, dust yourself off and do it again and again and again and again and again. I will guarantee you will get it right. And your fear will evaporate like water on an Arizona afternoon on the asphalt. Just poof, gone. No, it's not even going to be around. So let's bring it all together, guys. Last one is going to be ego. Look, we all have egos. Egos, honest to God, are some of the worst things on earth because it keeps us trapped in our brain all the time because we can't do this. This won't work. I'm better than you. I know what I can say better than that person. That's a good trainer. I'm a good trainer. That's not a good agent. I'm a great agent. That's ego. It's very sneaky, by the way. And it always convinces you that you're right, even when you are dead wrong. So ego says, I already know that. Growth says, what can I learn? How can I become better? How can I bring value to somebody? Ego is what really keeps you from asking, I like to say open-ended questions or, advice questions or taking advice or just, mentally and then verbally leveling up with somebody. Ego stops you. I'm better. I put better content out. I do better things. I can do this better. Yeah, there's a lot of things a lot of people are really, really good at. But what if you picked up 1%, half of 1%? That could increase your knowledgeability about the area, being more sensitive to someone's thought patterns and not just pushing your thought patterns on people. There's 1,000 different ways to go about that, but the ego will eat you alive like a piranha just going to Thanksgiving feast in your brain. So cut it out. All right, let's loop it in together here, okay? You don't have a competition problem, guys. There's not a single agent out there. There's not another single human out there. So you have no competition. You have a self-management problem. You are the issue. And when I say you, I'm talking directly at myself. Okay? This is no judgment. I'm in the middle of this pot. I am in there brewing with you guys. Again, I do this because I talk to myself on this. It's a bit cheaper than a therapist, by the way. You have to win your internal battles every day. You got to get up. And I actually have a mantra for this. I get up and I say, today's going to be an amazing day. Today's going to be an amazing day. Today's going to be an amazing day. I say it 3 times. In that tonality, then I say it, today is going to be an amazing day with more authority, right? Then I say it, today is going to be an amazing day. I really put energy behind it. The reason why is that it gets my brain cycling, moving, thinking, and crushing through different small problems. And for me, that works. And I say the last one right when my feet hit the floor. So when I take charge of my day and my burps, apparently. My apologies. And a lot of people would be so humiliated right now if they burped on air. I don't care. It's no big deal. It's just life. See, my ego was not involved. I just own it and keep moving. So let's really kind of bring, like I said, it's now it's the third time saying it, bring it all together, guys. Just don't wait for tomorrow. Start today, please. I need it. I need you to do this because once you do it, then the rest of the world becomes better. And I happen to exist in this world. So I would love to have you guys be the best version of yourselves and pick one thing today to start with. I mean, I'm just one thing to stop avoiding. Just one. Doesn't matter what it is, big or small. Don't tell anybody. I don't really care. This is for you. Take that step. You know what? Remember, your competition isn't out in the world. It's waking up next to you. It's brushing your teeth. It's checking your cell phone. It's running your business. Newsflash, it's you. Be the best version. All right, guys, this is Mornings with McDaniel. I love you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I am going to go cut a sharking ton of grass right now. All that stuff. I love doing it. It's like full on, Forrest Gump status, sitting on the lawnmower and just letting your brain go. Turn on my phone, listen to podcasts, listen to news, listen to music. But here's what I do is I start thinking about different businesses, and I do, voice notes, and Claude and chat are working with me out there. So it's not like I'm wasting time. The reason I bring this up is most people would never admit that they go cut grass for therapy. I do. I love it. Freaking awesome. So I start with a problem, end with a solution. Start with a problem today, guys. End with your solution. Give me your feedback. I love you. Boom. Peace. Till next time. Bye.